situations like this, and they love to send him on blitzes off the edge. And right now, it has been Seattle and their creativity on the defensive side that really saved that drive.
The Seattle defense attack. They get so many people around the football. You watch a tackle, you see a lot of blue shirts around the ball as this game goes on. Bryce Barringer to kick for New England. Hunter will try to pin Rashid Shaheed deep. And over and Shaheed falls forward, makes the fair catch just inside the 10. As we drive 2 for Seattle. Just past halfway through this opening quarter, Super Bowl 60. The Seahawks up 3.
Sometimes we choose our path. Other times the path chooses us. Through it all, we keep pushing forward, driven by a deeper purpose, guided by an unseen force. The journey never gets any easier. The bond just gets.
Brought to you by Michelob Ultra. And settled in here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Just about 40 miles southeast of San Francisco. Here at the southern end of the San Francisco Bay, most of the fans spent their week or weekend up in the city of San Francisco. Come on down here for this game. Kenneth Walker's the back. Drive 2 for Seattle starts at their own 10. Out of the pistol was faked by Darnold. Pressured and he throws incomplete and nearly staying up in the air long enough for Robert Spillane to come up with an interception.
Well, they told us Sam Darnold had a little Brett Favre in him, and I'm starting to believe it. He is throwing into tight windows here. That one just barely had enough room. And so far, it has been the pressure of the secondary that really has impressed me. And Darnold's going to take a shot on the back end of that. It almost looks like defensively, New England thinks they need to win the game on this side of the ball.
It's a great call. Play with aggression. Anthony Jennings, the hit on Darnold. Second and 10. Back to the air. And Ryan's throw is complete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, offensive player of the year in the league. Only 4 on that one before Carlton Davis brings him down. Setting up third and a half dozen.
I used to play receiver in the National Football League, and watching Jackson Smith and Jigba this week, I was like, I'm just stunned. I kind of ran out of words to describe his route running ability. There's been nobody able to cover him one-on-one this year.
Year 3 out of Ohio State, and he has been sensational.
Pressure look.
They need 6. Patriots back out of it. Got away from the tackle for the moment. Now Darnold has to put it up. Smith and Jigba broke free, but he didn't have time to get it on his hands. Oh, boy. Big play on both ends nearly happened.
Oh, what an escape, first of all, by Sam Darnold. And then Njigba escaped out of the back end, and oh my goodness, it was a walk-in touchdown. Jalen Hawkins just missed, got up and hustled back, and it just forced Darnold to hurry a bit.
Both teams have terrific punt returners. Michael Dixon may be the best punter in the league. Pressure there, gets that one away. It'll be a fair catch of a 51-yarder by Marcus Jones at the 35-yard line. This is an eventful 3-and-out for Seattle. Wow. 6:07 left here in the first quarter. Pats ball, Seahawks +3.
With millions of listings on apartments.
Bad Bunny in the Apple Music Super Bowl 60 halftime show. Watch the performance and then hear his biggest hits in spatial audio on Apple Music. Surf our way back inside Levi Stadium. Drive number 2 for the Patriots. Got an extra offensive lineman. They'll go with 6 every once in a while. Thayer Munford, fourth-year man out of Ohio State, in the lineup. And they'll protect this time as May climbs the pocket and fires complete downfield. To the 43-yard line, Kayshawn Booty with the reception. Nice gain for New England.
It's almost all zone coverage when you're talking about Seattle. And you can see that Drake May no longer takes off to run when he's stepping up in the pocket. He has become a quarterback. He is looking for that ball down the field, and he can dissect those zone defenses. His receivers, Booty included, are really good at that.
21 on that game. They tried to delay here. Nothing doing for Travion Henderson. Stacked in the backfield. Seattle had great penetration. Ernest Jones and Drake Thomas, both linebackers were there.
It's kind of interesting to watch Drake Thomas, who took over early in the year. But this guy is a little fire plug, and he just fires. Anytime he thinks he sees something, he is sprinting to the ball. And pretty much this defense, you will see 8 or 9 guys in the frame at every tackle. They really hustle.
Look at it, they're in attack mode. Hey. 2nd and 14. Free runner comes again. Out to Henderson, stopped in the open field. Josh Jobe comes off the corner. They've got terrific corners to make plays like that when they bring pressure, and it's 3rd and long.
So, Mike, they bring pressure here, and they know what the hot is. And so then they just simply send somebody directly there. So they are understanding completely what the offense of the Patriots are, and they're adjusting to it and making some big plays.
Third and 15. Pressure comes from deep that time. And it gets there with a sack. So the secondary's been in the backfield multiple times. That's Witherspoon again. This time he got his man.
That's as good a rush by Devin Witherspoon as you will see in the National Football League. Watch this fly up. He's going to make the first tackle miss and go right through the rest for a routine sack. They have 2 guys out there, Witherspoon and Eman Ware, who are as good as there is in this league, coming with pressure off that edge.
And protection problem on offense. Barrier kicked the line drive. Shaheed from the 6. Very dangerous, but well covered by Del Pettis and the New England special teams to bring him down inside the 15-yard line. 17 sacks of Drake May in this postseason. 2 in this first quarter by the Seahawks.
So you helped Rick subdue those hippie intruders.
side of it. Christian Ellis in there, got pressure on the quarterback, and they got the ball down on the 7-yard.
Jelani Survivors, the player who's shaken up. He ran off. Threw it down the Darnold throw. Corner. Off the tackle, Spillane. With a first down at the 28-yard line. So a couple of times now, A.J. Barner, big during the season with 52 catches, has gotten first downs for the Seahawks.
The old Travis Kelce play. Let's block, and then we're going to escape and just catch it, see if we can run for a first down. So there is something to be said for that in this game. How can your quarterback get the ball out of his hands and not let these defenses win? Right now, the defenses are really winning.
George Jelani, the running back, fakes ahead of the speedster Shaheed, trying to get to the corner, not going to do it. Greg Woodson, rookie, 4th-round pick, played a ton of plays this season, makes another one there.
Well, you knew trick plays were coming because this is simply the way it is in Super Bowls, because everybody has 2 weeks to get ready, and they got a lot of time on their hands to think up plays, and sometimes it's the old smash mouth that works best.
Good one there by Woodson, who has the most tackles for the Patriots in this postseason run. Final minute, opening quarter. Pressure from New England. Spillane hits Darnold, and his pass is incomplete for Smith and Jigba, who in coverage saw Anthony Jennings peel out to take them.
Did you see this double pressure coming? I mean, this is getting wild right now. It is haymakers being thrown by both defenses, and they just don't seem to care. You don't really care when you end up with one of your edge players out there on the best player, the best receiver in football.
New England drops 8 in coverage, 3rd and long. Darnold sideline note. Looking towards Smith and Jigba. Patriots had it covered with Woodson and Christian Gonzalez, their top corner. And Seattle left to punch it away again.
You can feel now, right? So early in this game, the two quarterbacks I can get that in there, I can get that in there. And all of a sudden now it's starting to dawn on everybody. This might be a defensive game. I can't give them one, right? I can't keep throwing them into those tight situations and give up a big play the other way.
You saw how good Jones is historically in punt returns. Dixon is excellent. He'll fake right, pick it points. Jason Myers' 33-yard field goal on the opening drive for Seattle. End of one here in Santa Clara. Seahawks 3 and the Patriots nothing. So glad you're with us for Super Bowl 60, which continues on NBC. After these, The Patriots' great run. Adam Vinatieri and Roger Craig honored here in the Bay Area. He started, of course, for the Niners, and they were down a Candlestick. So much conversation about who did not get in, and understandable conversation, but what a class of Hall of Famers we'll see next summer in Canton, Ohio.
Yeah, what a class that didn't get in either.
Of course, the conversation about Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, and all the Patriots' success over the years. Look forward to seeing all those greats. It doesn't seem like that long ago we were watching Breeze and Fitzgerald and Kuechly out there on the field. First ballot guys for sure.
Felt like every time I watched Drew Brees, he was breaking another record.
Sounds like it.
Slinging it.
All right, what are you thinking here as we start the second with Seattle up 3-0?
You know, they've had answers for everything so far defensively, and it seems the more aggressive these defensive play, they get better, and they haven't been shut down yet. So something simple for me here.
Take inside, the pass is off the hands of Hunter Henry and nearly turned into a Kobe Bryant.